Hi everybody, Dave Sullivan here for the Credit Guy TV. This time we're going to talk about the 10 things collection companies will tell you when you're trying to negotiate a paid for delete situation on a collection. You see, the collection companies report obviously the information to the repositories through an e-Oscar electronic type system. But when they go to remove it from your, if they've made a mistake and need to remove something, they have to then contact the rep at the repository and get that removed. So it is a bit of a pain for them. And many times they'll tell you things that may not be correct in order to get you, to not negotiate that into the settlement of the debt. So the number one thing they'll tell you is that their company does not do that. And their company does not do that is really not a valid kind of response, because they can always correct something that's in error. So it just means that they've either done it too many times and the repository's giving them a hard time about it, or you're talking to someone who doesn't have the authority to give that to you. So at that point you want to move up one level in the chain, and it really depends on the amount of the negotiation. So if you're negotiating a $20 collection, it's going to be very difficult to get that removed. But if you're negotiating a $2,000 or $3,000 collection, they're obviously going to want to work with you. You're going to want to bump up the chain when you get that type of an answer. Number two, they'll tell you that the repositories don't do that, which is, again, not correct. If they report something in error, they're going to get it removed. So it just means that they have a policy, or the person you're talking to has been told that if somebody asks for that, that's how they should respond. Again, you want to go up one level. Now, many times the collection company will tell you it's illegal for them to remove it. And actually, in the Fair Credit Reporting Act, there's no requirement that they report the data. So obviously, there's no law that tells them that they can't remove it, especially if it's an error. So the fact that they say that it's illegal for them to remove it is just kind of another way to make you feel bad when you're asking for this, so that you won't. Obviously, you don't want to ask for something that's illegal. So when they say that, it's a tactic to make you kind of go away or move away from that type of a request. All right, the third thing is going to be that the repository won't allow them to do that. Again, not correct. If the repository is very open to correcting errors, so if they report something has an error, they will very easily remove it. So again, not correct. And the fifth thing is, we will not provide anything in writing. Okay, so it makes no sense to go through the negotiation for them to tell you they'll remove it and then for you not to get anything in writing. You've got to get something on company letterhead that says it was reported in error, signed by someone at their office, and then referencing the account number. Once you have that, that's your golden ticket. You don't need them anymore. You can go to the repositories and get this removed. That's what you need. So if you want the next 5 things that collection companies tell you, just click on this video right here. So you, with a little bit of me, we're going to change the credit industry. Thank you.